the most important court case going on right now. Hat tip the Republican Attorney Generals led by Eric Schmidt. He's also a candidate for the United States Senate in Missouri, a guy I supported during the primary. I don't get involved in too many primaries. I thought he was the best guy. This is the most important case going on right now. He has made it now, apparently past the discovery phase, and gotten a hold of some emails and communications between government officials and the Biden administration and big tech. There's a Just the News article. It's at my newsletter. Folks, we added 133,000 new emails in the last week to the newsletter. Thank you. That's a lot. It's of course, it's absolutely free. There's no cost. It's bongino.com/newsletter. I will send you, I will not spam your email box, I promise. We will send you these articles every morning. bongino.com/newsletter. This one you got to read. Just the News, Greg Piper. Document dump in Biden tech collusion suit reveals a massive sprawling censorship of plaintiffs. So the DOJ provided a list of 45 officials. By the way, at least 45 we know about from just within HHS and DHS. But Facebook identified 32 and YouTube 11. Those two lists include White House officials and had many names left off DOJ's list, the plaintiff said. Twitter's list of 9 revealed senior state contacts. In a nutshell, these Republican attorney generals are like, we want to see who from the government is demanding big tech censored information. And they got it, at least some of it. They noted this too as well from the piece, that these federal officials, remember the government cannot censor people through big tech. Government can't censor because of the First Amendment, but they can't ask big tech to do it either. Well, damn, that's exactly what's happening. Exactly. That's why this is the most important case going on right now. They noted that federal officials often seem to use alternative channels of communication. Oh, what, like a Hillary Clinton server? To flag specific posts and content for censorships, the plaintiffs allege. Citing a misinformation reporting channel Facebook set up for the CDC and Census Bureau officials. The tech platforms are resisting this discovery, citing the Stored Communications Act, the plaintiff said. Folks, they are in a world of freaking trouble right now. Please trust me on this. I don't want to over-dramatize it, bombshell stuff, get all crazy. I'm just telling you, this is a clear, established court precedent violation. You cannot, as government officials, demand big tech do what government can't do itself. You cannot deputize people to take down free speech. This is what dictators do, which is exactly what the Biden administration is. This case is so crazy, folks. Schmidt and these attorney generals on the Republican side got a hold of these emails. This is from a Clark Humphrey. It says EOPWHO. That's Executive Office of the President, right? Folks, this is crazy. Apparently, they wanted a Fauci parody account taken down too. This is bananas. This is crazy. A Fauci parody account. Lord Acton warned us what? Power corrupts absolute, power corrupts absolutely. Do you see what happens when you open the door to misinformation? You say, well, government has an interest in vaccine misinformation or whatever. And then all of a sudden you grab that power and it corrupts you and it corrupts your soul because you're weak. And then you say, well, if we can censor that, can we censor this? And then it rolls downhill into Dr. Fauci doesn't want to be made fun of, so can we censor this too? Clark Humphrey, digital director, COVID-19 response team, the White House. Look at this email. Tell me we are not in the danger zone right now. But Schmidt's fighting back. He was on Tucker last night. He summed this up beautifully, talking about how devastating this is going to be for the government. Listen to me. Pay attention. I'm not messing with you. This is the most important case going on right now. It could dismantle the entire big tech government symbiote for censorship if this thing moves forward. Take a look.
This is, quite frankly, Tucker, the first time anybody's got a chance to look under the hood, right, of the communications between the Biden administration and with their big tech partners in their effort to outsource censorship, and violate the First Amendment. And so I guess the best way to look at this is in two buckets. What do we know from the documents that have already been provided? We know that at least 45 officials, government officials, have been identified as directly communicating with big tech, with Facebook, with Twitter to take things down. They had these weekly censorship meetings. In addition to that, they also were able to establish a verified flagging status for government officials to directly go and censor. You had a senior official at Facebook directly communicating with the Surgeon General of the United States saying, hey, what can we do? And then a week later coming back and saying, we did that, what else can we do? I mean, they've effectively outsourced their censorship. The second bucket, Tucker, is the things that we don't know. We don't know right now. We know it's at the highest levels of government, but we don't know exactly how high and how wide this goes because the Department of Justice is objecting to discovery to the folks in the White House, and they're claiming executive privilege, which is nonsense because we're not even asking for internal communications. We're asking for communications with these third parties.
First time we got to look under the hood. Folks, this is real trouble. This is real trouble. Any honest judge, I don't care who you were appointed by, Trump, Obama, Bush, it doesn't matter, has to look at this and realize this is clear censorship. Now,